Hello everybody, my name is Amelia and welcome to another Let's Play Animal Crossing. In this episode I'm going to build a farm. Originally I was going to create a farm and orchard speed build, but then I realised it would probably be an hour long and that's just way too long for a speed build. But anyway, let's get on with it. So in the previous days I dropped stuff off in the drop-off box and this is what this call is. Hello, this is Tommy from Nook's Cranny. We've sent a payment to your bank account for 8,334 bells for what you left in the drop-off box. Thank you for using this service. I hope to see you in the shop soon. Oh crap, I was going to buy something really expensive from the shop. So that windmill is going to be for the farm build. So what I haven't done is I need to create a few more fences because I didn't do that before it started. So I need to create, I'm creating two types of hedges because I can't decide which, fences, because I can't decide which fence I want. So I'm going to create the hedge fence and the barbed wire fencing because I'm not sure what I want to put around my the farm, because I think the barbed wire might be male medieval, but technically a hedge could be as well. So it's a bit of a dilemma. So I guess it depends on how I want the final product to look. So it depends what else I put in there and that kind of thing. So that's the reason for my indecision. And knowing my luck, I'm probably not making enough. So I just need to put these things away just so I have room in my pockets. So these trees that are in my pockets, they're actually for a different build. I was originally going to do the farm and the orchard together, but it was a bit too ambitious. And I've just realised that the Mario pipe is actually in my pocket, so I can't jump into it. Oh no, maybe I can. No, it definitely is in my pocket. I'm not sure what was going on with my controller then. Maybe it's just user error. So the farm is going to be on the top left-hand corner of my island. It was originally going to look like this, but I always do the farm in a really similar way, so I thought maybe I should do something a little different. But first, I need to do a ton of terraforming, so all of this stuff has to go. So that's going to be fun. But first, I'm just going to put a few things down so I can, so it makes working a bit easier. I got that from my second island, because I definitely don't have 5 stars on this, and I haven't maxed out, you know, the rooms and the storage of my house yet, so, which is what triggers that. So yeah, I cheated a bit. So now let's get into the terraforming. obviously I purchased all of these between the last episode and this episode. I thought it would just might be a bit of a boring view, you watching me go through and try to earn all of these Nook miles doing a bit, you know, ridiculous things and selling stuff at the shop. I just thought I want to at least make it kind of interesting. Hopefully I've achieved that. So what I'm going to do is, hopefully I won't give myself vertigo in editing, but I'm going to try and speed this up, and hopefully it's sort of worked out. You know, I can sort of speed it up without it being too fast for me. So fingers crossed that works out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten this entire area, and then I'm just going to figure out where I want the farm and the fencing and all of that kind of stuff. That strip of empty land between the stone pillars, like the stone tiles, and the dirt path is actually where I wanted the fence originally, but now I have a different idea. I'm considering leaving the cliff like this and then maybe putting in like a fountain with some irrigation for the farm. I want the farm to look as if it's floating in water, because I realise it's the medieval period and I need to make it as, well, it's kind of the medieval period. I wanted to make it as easy for them as possible. So fingers crossed. Anyway, I'm nearly finished, and doing the terraforming this way actually makes it easier. You can get it done a lot quicker. I think that only took me about 20 minutes. So now I'm going to get started with the irrigation, or the waterfall. I never know what to call these. The waterfall. So I thought maybe this one could be maybe 2 wide if it looks good, or 1. I'll see what 2 looks like, and we'll go from there. But definitely only 1 here because it's not big enough. And I probably should create a 3rd level, the 2nd level up here. Yeah. Maybe about here, so I can create like another fountain that goes down. And I obviously need it to be 3 wide. Actually, I'm going to use this as a barrier between the farm and the orchard. This could work out really well, actually. I want to try and make the water feature as natural as possible. I know that sounds kind of funny because it's Animal Crossing, but to give it like a sort of it occurred in nature kind of feel, and they've just built the farm around the sort of mountains/hills. Hopefully this doesn't look weird on the map. Why does that happen? I thought I'm doing this right. That's what I thought anyway. Maybe that's in the wrong place. I don't know. Maybe 1 more? Oh crap, I'm trapped. What have I done? Oh no, I can jump. Yeah, that's in the wrong place. I thought that first little water hole that I dug was actually in the wrong place. That doesn't look right. I think I'm just going to go with 1. Yeah, that looks much better. I'm obviously not going to join them at the top because that's not the purpose of that. But I will do 2 down on this level. Just sort of, yeah. Can I jump? Yeah. I need to fix this because this looks like a disaster. I don't know, I find water terraforming the most frustrating of all. And I'm gonna sort of start the water terraforming now, and then come back to it a little later and sort of fix it up and make it a little bit more prettier than what it's going to look like at the moment, because I know that looks kind of basic. Maybe I'll do one more here if I can make it work. Yeah. So before I get started with that, I have to do the some more terraforming around this, just to give it a mountain, just to make it look like a mountain range. Actually, I'll do it the same here as well, just to hopefully it doesn't. I'm really worried this is going to look a bit naughty. Technically there'll be like the orchard here. I wonder if I can plant... Yay! So I can plant trees there. And maybe I'll do one more here if I can find a nice place. Obviously there's as good as it's going to get. Yeah. Maybe one more here? No. So I'm wondering now if I should get started with the farm. Actually, I will have a look at the map before I terraform the farm, because I want to make sure that that little mountain range, the cliff tops, don't look kind of strange on the map. That actually looks okay with the little sort of circular water. Actually, I'm quite happy with that. So I think now I'll get started with the actual plots for the farm. So I like to do sort of plots of 9, so 3 by 3. And I've realized that I've put them too close together. I should have done the top one first, but you know, hindsight is everything. And yeah, I'll do the irrigation just like a 1 square wide sort of river around the plots of like the produce plots. And the idea is I should be able to pick these very quickly if they're all sort of together. And I thought in between I could put those stepping stones. Actually, maybe I will put the irrigation in like vertically and leave horizontally the stepping stones, I think. Actually, maybe I will fill in the horizontal patches between the dirt, between the produce as irrigation as well, because I don't think it makes sense if there's just stone there. And maybe I'll put the stone pathing around the outside. Yeah, I think that's going to look better. And I've just realised I haven't terraformed the cliffs enough, which is a bit of a bummer. Yeah, so I think it definitely looks much better with the with terraforming, putting the waterscaping in between the plots of produce, it definitely looks better. So I'm just going to do some more terraforming just to make room for me to have like a path around the outside and a fence. So because I'm undecided about what type of fence I'm going to put, so I'm going to put both options here. Well, I'm going to put one half is going to be the hedge fencing and the other half is going to be the barbed wire fencing until I can figure out which one looks better. Even seeing the hedge fencing, because it's winter, I just don't know. And I've realised I've completely screwed up. I needed to bring the farm way over here because I've got too much room on the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video here. So it wasn't as difficult as what I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to get rid of that rock that's just in a bad place. Oh crap. That was a money rock. And guess who's short of money? Come on. Oh, wrong fence. See, I still don't know which looks better. Maybe I'll make a decision at the end. I mean, at some point I'm gonna have to decide, but I still don't know what looks better. So I thought at the back I'll have a windmill, maybe with a wheat farm, which will be nice. Like sorry, not a wheat farm, like a wheat field, like right here, because that would be cute. And then the produce here. And I think I'll keep those barrels for another build, because I don't think they're going to look quite right here. I don't know. Yes, I'll definitely have this stone path around the outside. I want it to look like stepping stones, so that's why I'm going to use the two different types of stone pathing, like this more, I guess, natural looking one and the one that looks quite paved. I don't know what it is. Is it called the stone arched pathway? I can't remember. Actually, maybe I will put a bit of leaves on this lighter one. I mean, it's not going to look good at the moment because you have the snowfall, but it will look better when it's green. So I'll leave the code for this in the description box below, and maybe on the screen if I remember to add it on the screen. Oh, lucky day. It's rare that you get something from the sky that actually suits the build that you're trying to do. So maybe I'll put this outside the farm, or maybe I'll keep it for the orchard actually. Maybe this is more of an orchard thing. So I'm just going to create an entrance here so you can access it. So you don't just have to, so after you come off the bridge, you don't just have to go all the way around. You can access the farm this way. I still don't know. I think I'm going to have to toss a coin in regards to my fencing issue. So I'm going to drop these here just so I have more room in my pockets. And I'm going to obviously dig up all of this produce and then plant it over in the other side. And yeah, hopefully this isn't going to be a tedious task. I'm actually really hoping that I can just plant them the way you plant, you can randomly plant flowers. But I have a funny feeling because they're dug up from the ground that I may not be able to do that. So fingers crossed that this isn't going to be the worst half hour of my life. Actually, I seem to be able to fit a lot of stuff in my pockets. Actually, famous last words. Oh yay, I can. That's always exciting. And as you might have guessed, I like to put these in alphabetical order. I know that's really neurotic, but I don't know, it makes me happy. I love how they come and find you when you're super busy. But when you're not, they don't want anything to do with you. I'm not going to include the faucet in the farm because it's out of the time period and it's just, I think it's too modern. So I finally made a decision. I'm just going to embrace the barbed wire fencing because I think it does look, it's more medieval friendly than the hedge fencing. The hedge fencing looks too expensive for a farm that's usually run by a peasant. So yeah. And I've also decided I'm going to put a villager house here, so it looks like a villager is running the farm and they live outside the city. I'm just going to move this forward to see how this looks, and maybe I can put like a silo at the back. So I'm back and it's the next day. I have decided that I'm going to put in a lavender field next to the house, and I can't get this thing to sit where I want it to. I'm not sure about this. It's not looking the way that I had hoped. Yeah, this is a bummer. I was hoping to put the and I've run out of purple hydrangeas, and I was hoping to surround it with purple hydrangeas, but it's just, I think it might be a bit of a fail. I'm gonna have to think about how to make it work. But to stop these purple hydrangeas from spreading, I'm gonna have to put a transparent tile path down just to stop it from getting out of control, because I only want the flowers to breed in one particular area. And I've decided I want to decorate the little mountain range with, I'm going to put this bucket down first, and I want to decorate this mountain range with flowers. Yeah, it looks cute. Yeah, so I thought I'll put white flowers up here because I'm using purple flowers down below. And it's just going to be too much colour, I think. So yeah. Is that right? Yes. I want to make sure that they're not, that don't have like too many lilies together, that they all grouped in like a group of 3. Maybe I'll put 1 here. I don't know. I guess it looks okay. Maybe? I don't know. And I'll put another lily here. I think I've broken my rules already. I actually didn't think that was going to fit, actually. I thought it was going to plant somewhere else. Maybe I'll put a few at the back. Sorry, I'm kind of just spoiled the next video for you because I filmed these 2 together, these 2 builds. Yeah, so I thought it would look cute if I pulled the path back to the house to sort of break up this white space a bit. I'm going to have to rethink the purple hydrangeas around the windmill, and obviously to continue the pattern of putting the leaves. I don't know. There's something about it that doesn't look right. Maybe I'll have to think about it. So I've decided to put this hay bale here at the front of the farm and pull this forward so it looks like the hay bale is like the wagon and the horse is stopped by to pick up hay from the farm, just to give it the impression that it's a working farm. I thought that would look cute, and I'm hoping the hay bale will hide the fact that it's not a real horse, obviously. That it's actually like a springy ride-on. Oh yeah, I can pull it this way because I couldn't do anything with it the other way. Actually, yeah, it does really hide it really well, actually. That worked out. So this is really cute. I'm starting to really love this, actually. So this is the farm. Eventually I want Poppy to sort of live in that house, and because she wears a peasant dress, she's going to look good on the dreamer dress. So I want this to be, I think her name's Poppy, she's like a red squirrel, and I want her to be running the farm. I mean, I love Olive, but she's not in with the sort of medieval theme. And hopefully I can make the purple hydrangea lavender field work. But I hope you love this farm build. I tried to make it a little different from the other farms that I usually have. Anyway, if you loved the video, give it a thumbs up, and I just want to say thank you for taking the time to watch my speed builds. Hopefully you loved it, and be sure to give it a thumbs up below.